You know, Barnes, a lot of people might not know that Elton John has had a place in Atlanta for over 30 years.
It's pretty amazing.
Right over there on Peachtree. And I mean, you've been there. I've been there.
Yeah, Park Place. He has 2 floors, and it's pretty insane. I don't know about you, but taking the elevator ride up to it felt like 5 years because you didn't, you know what I mean? Like you're going up, and then the door opens, and it opens like you're in his place.
You're right there. I told you that famous story that Jimmy and I went.
Yes.
You weren't in town. Jimmy and I went, and we go up the elevator. It opens up, and Elton immediately offers us, hey, you want me to make y'all a margarita? And Jimmy, who doesn't drink, said, yes.
But what's weird is Elton is dry. So Elton to drink. When we did our ride, it was me and it was John Mayer, who at the time, John Mayer was not famous. He was still working at Eddie's Attic as a doorman, and Elton wanted to meet John. And when the door opened, Elton had on his like workout, not clothes, but like tennis.
Yeah, he always has his warm-up pants on.
Like the tennis warm-up pants.
Yes.
He would go play at the Y, that really nice YMCA right there at whatever 75, and is it Howell Mill, Moore's Mill, whatever it is. He would play there every morning. If you knew the secret, he would play at 9 a.m. every morning. You could pull in the parking lot, and he would have his back to the parking lot so people wouldn't notice. And you could just pull in right there. And if you really needed to meet him, I'll tell you a secret. I had a friend fly in one time who is a Elton John freak. I told him this little secret. I said, if you really want to meet Elton, because I play tennis, so it wouldn't be weird that I was there playing tennis. I said, come into town. He flew into town, came in, took off work, the whole thing. Elton didn't show up that day.
He had a day off.
So I think it rained or something, or was about to rain. And so my friend, I was like, dude, I'm sorry. I told you there's no guarantee.
Well, I thought about this because, you know, he's been selling off a lot of his clothing, all his memorabilia. He had one started on the Christie's auction site, and then just recently, actually just ended yesterday on eBay. I think it was called something funny like Out of the Closet, but we were in his closet.
You were?
We were in his closet. He actually showed us his color-coordinated sock drawer.
I'm looking at a picture of his closet with him in it on this some article, and it looks like it looks like you're in a department store. It's
unbelievable, and everything is color coordinated and is pristine. It is like you're actually walking into a men's boutique.
Is this weird though that the guy's alive and he's selling all his things?
Well, you know, it's for the Elton John AIDS Foundation, so it's always for a great cause. I mean, he's given millions and millions and millions, you know, for the AIDS Foundation, but all of the proceeds going to this. I mean, Gucci jackets.
I'm looking at some of it.
How about a Versace robe?
Some of the stuff is so outlandish, and the prices are so high. There's a Saint Laurent leopard print coat. He probably never even wore this thing, or maybe once. It's $1,575. Is that a deal? It's got wool, silk lining. New. It says brand new.
See, I think some of this stuff he probably never wore.
I would think. Here's some loafers. American flag loafers fitting for last weekend. $2,000 from the label Wannabe by Patrick Cox. They're EU size 43. So if you're Elton's size and you're loaded with money, I guess you're good. But what else would you do with this stuff?
Well, you would say that Elton owned it. That would just be like your best piece of memorabilia ever. I didn't get to see this, but Elton and his husband, David Furnish, appeared on a live-streamed shopping event to launch the sale on eBay Live last week.
Goodbye, old friend. We'll find you a good home. Now that my tour days are over, I've been pondering ways to make the world a little more fabulous. I was going through a few pieces from my Atlanta wardrobe.
More than a few pieces, Elton.
Anyways, I had a revelation. What if everyone could dress a little more like me?
Brilliant.
I'm opening my very own eBay store filled with hundreds of items from yours truly, and it will benefit the Elton John AIDS Foundation. Introducing Rocketman Resale.
There will be sequins.
Leopard.
Prada.
Gucci.
Tracksuit.
Concert tees.
Loafers.
Versace, and more Versace.
Actually, Donatella may want some of those back.
She can bid on it, like everyone else. It's for charity. I'm saying, Goodbye to all my old clothes.
Yeah, it was only like 10 days. I think it ended Saturday. And it was weird. I pulled up the actual thing thinking, oh, well, maybe there'll be something, $20.
Yeah, I kind
not.
of wanted to buy you some Prada loafers,
Yeah,
but
no. I couldn't
they're
fit a
sold
toe
out.
in there. I mean, I don't know what size these things are. Google some of the stuff, though. You should check it out. Google his place. You can find the listing, and it still has all of his things in it. It was right there, Park Place on Peachtree. I mean, if you were in that neighborhood, you probably couldn't find a person that didn't see him at that Publix at Peachtree Battle or at that Italian restaurant.
Check it out on eBay. Really cool stuff.
Yeah, I think you have to go to closed items or sold items because they shut it
Yes.
down
Yes.
on Saturday.